like what Dee has just said, this is our starting point, and we still have more to go. Ratification is still to be done, and we're going to continue communicating just like how we've done with the delegates, giving the correct information to the delegates. Now we've got more to do with the annual conference delegates, making sure each and every annual conference delegate gets the correct information. So we're going to work together with all the communicators to make sure that they have the correct information themselves and they're able to disseminate correct information. So all we want to do is to make sure that each delegate has the correct information.
And I would add to that, because we are a church that has resources, and because even the work of regionalization came out of a collaborative effort, I would imagine that the Standing Committee on Central Conference Matters and the Connectional Table, working with United Methodist Communications, will help to even create more resources in order to help annual conferences across the world have the information that they need. So a grassroots effort, because you need grassroots person to understand and have those relationships to get the word out, to make sure that truth and accurate information is being shared. But we can also tap into the resources that we have at our disposal to have a coordinated effort for communication.
And I know I speak on behalf of Bishop Malone to say that the Council of Bishops is extremely committed to carrying that communication to the annual conferences in a way that it will be clearly understood. We are all in this together, and we're firmly behind this movement. So we look forward to working together to not only create, but to promote the communication of this moving forward.
Hi, Kristen Caldwell from the Oregon-Idaho Conference. I just want to ask you guys kind of a softball question, a light question. How are you feeling at this juncture, at this moment?
Well, I'm gonna jump in first. To be sitting in the chair and presiding when this historical decision was made, I was overjoyed. I had to contain myself because I said, look at God and look at God's people, that we are moving in a way, and I believe this is God's vision. We get to be the workers in the vineyard, but this is God's vision, and to see God's people do this sacred work together and do it in love, but also do it in courage, but to be sitting in that chair when that happened, I give all the glory and honor to God.
I think the spirit at this general conference has, from all week, has just been a very positive feeling, and I've commented that with other delegates, that this just has a different feel, and today has been, I texted to Dee as we were waiting for the vote that I was trembling, and I was, but it wasn't so much out of fear. It was a sense of the spirit moving within our conference, and it was exciting, and I may have shed a few tears. So it was just a very high moment for me.
I cannot tell you how many times during a course of a week I've received a long text message from either Judy or Dee or Karen Prudente, long text messages that were saying, what do you think, and what about this thought? And it was a groundswell that led us here to General Conference. So in my address a couple days ago, I talked about I was hoping for a couple moments of euphoria at the General Conference. This is euphoria number one, friends. This is not the culmination, but a very important step on the journey. And it's really nice to be buffeted by these two, because we've been walking this walk pretty seriously the last couple of years.